Hey guys, it's Spaces Sims, and we are back with more Tengoku struggle, continuing Goemon's route. My roof might be fixed now. Woohoo! Like, maybe, good. And it did not impede too much, because I was like, oh my god, I don't know how long it's gonna take. No, he was just up there for an hour or so, and like, looked here while I was working. Perfectly fine. Thank God. And did not suggest cutting open the ceiling and doing any kind of crazy bullshit. I don't know why my landlord said that. Was he trying to kill me and make me like stressed out about shit that was like, that makes no sense. Why would you do that? You know what I mean? But anyway, so good. Now August, for me, and for you it's been over, but can fuck the hell off, end, and go away, and September can be better! Because you know what September 1st is? Spooky season! Listen. It's the start of Halloween season, motherfuckers. I don't care. Close enough. Because when we went back to work after COVID, we only go in 3 days a week, and I have so many Halloween clothes that I'm like, how am I supposed to wear all my Halloween clothes if I only go in 12 days out of the month? I could literally make like enough outfit for every single day of the fucking month of October. So I was like, well, like November, and like that's still not enough. So I was like, whoop, September, October, and November is spooky season, and it's time to whip out the Halloween clothes. And that's all we wear is Halloween themed stuff for 3 months. And then December is Christmas stuff. And then January is back to normal. And then we only wear like Valentine stuff, like, you know, like on Valentine's. Because like, you know, Valentine stuff is like pink and red and like hearts. And you're like, I can wear that anytime. But like, I mean, technically, I suppose I could wear all my Halloween stuff with like my bats and pumpkins and stuff all over, like year round. But I don't know. There's something more exciting about like, ooh, whipping out the bin of clothes that's got all the Halloween stuff in it. Actually, that makes me really excited. I kind of forgot that I get to do that. I have to put away all my other clothes that I've done in like laundry and everything that I've just been like being that lazy asshole, just throws it in a pile instead of hanging it up. So I gotta, or like when you're pulling out clothes to try to find things, instead of like, I'm not gonna wear that, you just throw it in a pile instead of hanging it up. And then you just have this massive pile of shit you've got to put away. That's gonna take you like 2 hours. Just me being a lazy whore. Okay. Anyway, so got to do that so I can drag out the Halloween bin. Woohoo! It's kind of fun. Because I don't, like, look, I love watching people go through their closets and shit like that and do whatever. And, like, but it's always like, okay, it's time to, like, put away the spring and summer stuff and try to bring out the fall and winter. And I'm like, you rotate your clothes seasonally? The only thing I do that for is, like, Halloween and Christmas. Theme clothes. You know what I mean? So, like, but I don't have, like, all my sweaters are always out. Like, you know, I think it'd be better if I could, like, seasonally rotate and stuff. I just don't have enough, like, space to store that, because I'm also that person that has bins of, like, skinny clothes. Like, someday I won't be fat and I'll be able to wear this skirt. And, like, that takes up my storage space for, like, where I could be like, okay, pack my sweaters away. Plus, I used to have a bin of sweaters. You know what I mean? And then it would just be like, open the bin, and then there's the bin of sweaters, and you're digging through, and it would just be such a pain in the ass, you know, that I never really did. So now my sweaters get kind of like folded and stuffed in my closet, but, you know, having them back in a bin was probably better. Maybe I need a clear bin. Gotta figure out a better system. Anyway, not the point, but yay, it's spooky season! Woo! It's the most wonderful time of the year. I don't sing that badly, but I don't sing well, so I just have to enhance it. But that's exactly what it is. Not Christmas. It's Halloween. It's the most wonderful time of the year, so psyched for this. Anyway, Chief, please cheer up, meow. I forgot what happened in the last part, because it's been a day. I'm sorry, Tama. I'm always worrying you. I'm a failure as your owner. What are you talking about? I heard what happened from the redhead. Anyone would be feeling down after that. Oh, right, that dude died and we're all sad about it for some weird reason. I mean, I get being sad more for the implications of, like, what's going on with the other people and being like, everyone is acting a little culty and psychotic and brainwashed and this is insane. But Hiki getting hit by a car after killing Nishikikoji is like, nah, he kind of deserved that and, like, good. And to be fair, him getting hit by a car because he ran out in traffic, I feel bad for the person that hit him because they're going to feel guilty. It's not their fault. It's kind of better in a way than the mob mentality that was going to probably, like, strangle him to death, or, you know what I mean? Like, all those people that would have murdered him. It's better for their souls to not have done that, even though they wanted to. You know what I'm saying? So, but the implications of the broader picture, sure, but I don't think we should feel bad that that fucker died. You know, he was already this is not he was a good person and the app made him trash. We have proof that he was trash beforehand. He was always getting away with doing shady, disgusting things. So, yeah, he might not have resorted to murder, but that doesn't be like, oh, well, he didn't murder, so he's fine. No, he was just even more despicable trash. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is not, like, he didn't sink any further than where he already was. It's like, well, now he just murdered someone. Okay. Like, you know what I mean? And to be fair, Nishikikoji, was he actually... We don't know if he was a bad person. Well, okay. We know in Azami's route he kind of did disgusting things buying teenage girls. That's nasty. But let's just take that out, right? Was that because, like, thinking he could get away with stuff, like, because of the app, made him do things like that? Was he always creepy and gross? I mean, I guess you could argue if you think donating money to an app is going to pardon you and your thought goes, hey, I can have sex with a 13-year-old girl, then you've always had those pervy, disgusting thoughts and you're always going to be a creepy pervert, right? I mean, it was always there. But, like, you know, so I guess you could argue that that was always there, but, like, he may never have ever done anything, and even if he has creepy thoughts, it's like, your creepy thoughts can stay in your creepy head, and we don't have to know about it. And you have to rectify that when you die, but the world doesn't have to be impacted. Nobody is going to be harmed by you having disturbing thoughts. Okay? You know? You could think about, like, hey, we could enjoy pushing Hiki in front of a car all we want. I didn't actually push him. I would never push anybody. Doesn't mean I didn't enjoy the game pushing him. You know what I mean? Like, does that make me a serial killer? I hope not. I mean, like... So, like, maybe Nishikikoji wasn't, like, would have been getting by with being, okay, you might have disturbing thoughts, but you're never going to act on them, and you're going to act like a normal human, and okay, cool. So getting murdered wasn't really awesome for him, you know. But Hiki was always trash, so him getting taken out is a good thing. Okay, I don't know why we feel bad about this. So... I feel bad for, like, everybody else around who wanted to kill him. That's kind of fucked up. Like, no, stabbing him because you think you're righteous is kind of fucked up and wrong and weird. But we shouldn't be sad that this fucker's dead. We should be glad, like, I'm glad he got hit by a car so that these people didn't taint their souls by murdering when they might be decent people and have not gone to a lower layer of hell when they die. You know what I mean? Like, so, I don't know. Gets a little weird sometimes with this game, like, with them being sad about this. Like, you're people from... I mean, I'm not saying the people from hell should be like, yeah, murder, but I don't think you should be feeling bad about that guy. He was, like, worse than garbage. You know? Like, really? They should invent a new layer of hell below Goemon's, you know? Anyway. Well, we know Goemon's only there because he took on all the sins of every single person that ever met him, so... What are you talking about? I heard what happened. Oh, okay, anyway. I know I have to pull myself together, but, I mean, I get seeing it would be kind of traumatic. You're like, yeah, that man deserved to die, but I didn't need to see that. Yes? It's me. Come in. Little Tama, I've got some bone jerky. Meow! And give me some alone time with your owner. Oh, yeah. I was like, Goemon's here. And I'm like, oh, but the cat's here. Yeah, that's it. Get the cat out. Bully her and I'll bite you to bits, meow. And we're just going over strategy. Also, there's more jerky in my room. Eat as much as you want. He's like, why would I bully her when I'm totally in love with her? Does Tama not know this? He probably doesn't. Meow, meow! Tama's ears perked up and he ran off. Easy way to bribe my guard cat. And these plants are looking great now. Huh? Oh, right, they're doing okay. I'm making sure to water them every day. Are you feeling better yet? Dumb question. How can you be? We just saw someone get killed. And then there's her story, too. Yeah, it was heavy. I kind of forgot about hearing Shinobiku's story. That would be a downer on things, because even though you want to drag her back to hell and you think what she's doing is wrong, you're like, I can't help but sympathize with her because this is some fucked up shit, you know? But I'm scared of them now. Of people. I see. Hell is terrifying for humans. But I never thought I'd see the day I fear humans more than they fear hell. The man's death was an accident. He didn't receive a punishment from anyone. Well... Hey, but he will in death. But it was the crowd in Ichise that drove him to run away. Okay, yeah, that's what you meant. Righteousness is an ugly monster. And that's how humans are. When I was executed, there were people who threw stones and ridiculed me, too. Yeah, people are kind of sick. I mean, case in point, I'm like, good, let the motherfucker die and get hit by a car. But he's also trash! He murdered someone! I mean, technically Goemon did too, but... You know, I mean... I just find it interesting that they're taking the stance that, like, these Denzians of hell who are there, well, okay, some of them are prisoners who have done horrible things, or her torturing people. I mean, I get it. She's actually was a good person before she died, that the worst thing she did was off herself, you know, whatever. But, like, I don't know why you're like, oh my god, people scare me because they wanted him to pay for being a murderer. Yeah. Yeah. Like, I mean, I get it. It's kind of wrong to want to rip him apart. But I also still don't feel bad about him getting hit by it. You're like, oh, well, that solves that problem. I wouldn't necessarily be like, you know, I'm not going to mourn the guy because he deserved it. But I guess I could kind of get behind if people were, like, viciously tying him up and stabbing him and be like, whoa, 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 that's kind of fucked up. I mean, I'm not saying he doesn't deserve it. But, like, should we be doing this? Is it our place to do this? The mob mentality? You know? But at the same time, he's awful, so like, would I take part in it in reality? Fuck no! I'd be getting the hell out of there, getting away from that evil karma, you know what I mean? But in a game and just in your head, you're like, yeah, no. Throw some rocks at him, sure. But not in reality, so... I don't know. I just think it's weird that we feel so... I kind of wish they cleared it up a little more. Like, you know, like, oh, about this guy getting killed and like he was an awful person, but the way the people were acting was crazy and I don't want people to act that way because that's not right for them. And feel more about the mob mentality, like the mob, those people and what they're going through and like and Shinobikuni and all that, not, oh no, that poor guy. Like, but I feel like, I mean, they kind of haven't really said either way, but I just feel like we're focusing a little more on him getting hit by a car like it's such a tragedy when it's really fucking not. You know what I mean? It's not, you know? But being afraid of, I guess, everybody else, I don't know. It's just very bizarre, I feel like. People's morality fluctuates with the times, their role, or the situation in front of them. Right and wrong can lose all meaning in a flash. And that's why the only thing you can do is believe in what you want to believe in. This is his strength. I found myself in admiration of him. I was falling for him yet again. Now maybe kiss him. Is that what you wanted to talk about? No, about what Takamura said earlier in the day. About how my soul might shatter and disappear? Right. Then, would you rather have been ridiculed by father as being useless?
Would you go this far to get your memories back?
My answer is a bit different if you ask me that. You remember what Sensei Nono said, right? That my threads will stay tangled? But he's not just talking about me.
He must be talking about me. And you died because of me. I can't think of anything else.
Maybe I really was trying to hurt him. Maybe asking for the truth meant tormenting him. If that's the case, wouldn't you be even more curious as to how I died?
Stop it! You can say things like that because you don't know what happens to women who get close to a ninja.
Then tell me. I'm sorry I'm such a terrible woman. Asking you to talk is asking you to feel pain. But I want to know. Goemon ran his fingers through his hair again. I realized something this time, though. I kind of like when he does that.
The village I grew up in was destroyed by Hideyoshi Toyotomi.
Yeah. I'm wondering how this is going to differentiate from Shiroku's story, if at all.
My mentor and father, Sandayu, yeah, was burned alive, and his remains were thrown into a dried-up well. And as for the body of his wife, she was hung from a tree, completely naked. There was so much blood coming from between her legs. You can imagine how many men made her their toy, can't you?
You didn't. You could have just said that without the blood. I mean, you know what was happening? There was so much blood coming from between her legs, and you're like, oh, I know exactly what you're trying to say. But you could have said it like, you could see there was so much blood, you can imagine how many men made her their toy. And we would have been able to infer without the more vivid imagery, is all I'm saying. Okay? You didn't need to go that vivid. This is what we should be feeling awful about, not Hiki getting hit by a car.
You want the woman I loved to end up like that? Are you gonna mock me and say I'm a coward because I don't want that?
I reflexively bit my lip. Then for some reason my tongue started to tingle.
I'm sure you don't remember, but you talked about leaving the capital, and you asked me to take you and run away. But to run away meant not being able to live outside under the sun. You'd always be afraid of people watching you, never able to fully trust anyone, never able to stay living in a single place for long. I didn't want you to become someone who lives in the shadows like that.
Yeah, we don't have to. Well, we live in hell, but like, we don't. You realize we're both dead, and like, what happened then and all those, that's all gone and over with, right?
I wanted you to be free, smiling in the sun, making as much dongo as you wanted.
Goemon,
I'm a wanted criminal.
You're dead, sweetie. He's like all of a sudden having like a fucking flashback right now. Thinking he's in the Vietnam War. You're like, Grandpa's having Vietnam flashbacks, it's okay.
Once I was captured, you would have had the same fate as Lord Momochi's wife. And that's why I couldn't get close to you.
His voice, his words, they made me squirm. This man was always like this. Without laying even a finger on me, he takes me. That's poetic. I mean, I get what he's saying, like, I wanted you, but I could never have loved you back then, no matter how much I loved you because of what happened to her. I didn't want that to happen to you. Yeah, but now is different. So, like, I'm gonna need you to, like, come to the present with me, sweetie. Stop living in the past.
I wanted you to be happier than anyone else.
You know what would make me happier than anyone else? For you to shut your fucking mouth and kiss me.
I wanted to be the one to make you happy, but that didn't happen.
It can happen now.
So that's why...
But the woman you loved has already died.
Spacey...
Oh no. I could feel my body going crazy just from hearing him say my name. I couldn't remember anything. Nothing from the days I spent with him came back to me. Maybe you have to have sex with him first. Kiss him. Kiss him. That's where your power is in your tongue. I'm just saying! This is the time for a kiss. You love this woman who already died, and you don't know how to let go.
What? I didn't fall for you because you're Daigoro. I didn't know about that at all. Tell him. At the shores of the Sanzu River is when I met you for the first time. Spacey. Tears welled up when he called my name again. I was so happy and in so much pain. I'm not the girl of the Winter Daphnes. I'm the daughter of the Lord of Hell, Hell Guardian Spacey Enma. So, just who is it that you're in love with? I've wanted to see you for so long. For so long I've loved...
Oh, he's getting paid. Oh, we're gonna have to kiss him now. His is probably gonna be in his tongue too, so we have to tongue hockey over here. Tonsil, you know what I mean? Words. Anyway. Suddenly, Goemon shouted in pain and dropped to his knees. Goemon, what's wrong? He bit his lips so tightly I thought it was going to start bleeding any second. His face was contorted in pain. It may be possible that you will go through unimaginable pain to earn that last point. Could this be that pain?
So this is the thread.
Goemon.
Hey, help me. I don't want you to have to suffer, but we have to get through this, right? You have a reason why you were given your seal and your power. I hate to ask this now, but can you use your power for me? I hate asking others to help me, but I want to be saved by you.
I thought I was empty all this time. My seal appeared in such a strange place, and I didn't even know how to use it. Of course. You don't even need to ask. I'll save you. I wanted to save him. I wanted to take away his pain. He's been holding his stomach all this time. Is that where he's hurting? Goemon, hold still for a moment. I need to find your seal. Is it going to be on his stomach? Oh, it is. Oh, I like this CG. Of course it's in his titty window. You know what I mean? It would have been kind of almost better if it was on his lip, but I get it. Like, because if it was there, then it would be like your first kiss when you're trying to take away his pain and it would like kind of ruin that moment. You know what I mean? But like, look at this. She's just pushing him down and he's like, excuse me?
Spacey?
Yeah, there it is. Right in his chest. I thought your seal would be here. Mine is here. Goemon flinched as I stuck out my tongue. I'm going to touch you with this. I'm basically gonna lick your stomach. I'm gonna lick these abs. I mean, benefits.
What?
I'm gonna feel the pain, but it'll be okay. In fact, I've wanted this. I just wanted to touch him so badly, and now you get to lick his abs. There you go. The moment I touched him, an intense heat burned across my skin. I don't think it's the pain. I think it's like the sexy. Oh, now we're going to have a memory. Memory.
Your life ends today, Goemon Ishikawa. It seems like that. Allowed yourself to be captured after your friends have been threatened. The rumors were true. You're quite the honorable man.
Huh? What is this?
You're also a fool. Bring out his friends. Hey.
Goemon! That was supposed to did not sound like Shin at all. Anyway, that voice.
To think the son of Momochi, the great skeptic, would actually believe that the lives of his friends would be spared in exchange for his own. Well, you tricked me. Don't be ridiculous. We're at war. You won't get far in this world being soft. Consider your death today a blessing. Hideyoshi! Behold, all these people gathered here in
Sanjogawara? Sanjogawara? Sanjogawara. Yeah, Sanjogawara. Yeah.
Sanjogawara are excited to watch the execution of these vicious criminals.
Goemon! Goemon, I'm sorry.
Shinpei, everyone. Don't worry, Goemon, I'll send that girl from the Dango shop to you soon as well. Hideyoshi, stop! She has nothing to do with me. What a splendid day to be able to witness such a heinous criminal who was so desperate to take my life in a state of panic. She really isn't involved with me. She's just a girl who works at a Dango shop. People love to lie before their punishment. You're mistaken. She's not a friend of mine. I know. She's the woman you love. Goemon Ishikawa, you will die regretting your decision to oppose me.
My voice hurts. Hideyoshi does. I should have done this. It hurts.
Scum belong not in this world, but in hell.
I guess you're going to end up there too, so that'll be fun.
Hideyoshi, if some scoundrel like you is in charge of this world, it won't be here long. Light the fire!
No.
I'm sorry, Shinpei. I'm sorry, everyone.
There's so much pain. It hurts. Yeah, because you're not just taking the pain of this moment, but probably the physical pain of literally being boiled alive. I couldn't see any flames, but a searing heat began to cover my body. Oh, God, this sounds so uncomfortable. That's an understatement. I was being scorched. I could feel the heat in my nails. I couldn't even open my eyes. This was it. The pain Goemon felt when he was executed.
Shinpei, I'll shoulder all of your sins, so cross the Sanzu River without worry. You're all going to be reborn in paradise. Sorry you had to stick around with me.
Goemon, don't say that. I'm happy I know you. I mean it.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everyone. It's my fault. I'm sorry.
Goemon! 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 Yeah, because this is the, Isn't this the... Didn't we see this scene with this CG, kind of, in the beginning of the game? This is very familiar. I feel like this was in the very beginning when they were killing him. And you know what I mean? Because they started with him dying or whatever.
The countless grains of sand along the shore might one day disappear, but the thieves of this world will not. You dare speak such nonsense! What a sight. Oh, what a sight. All of you, let my death burn your memories. My name is Goemon Ishikawa, the greatest thief beneath the heavens.
That's it. Be like, fuck y'all, I'm the best thief ever!
The Winter Daphnes. The hairpin. I finally asked for it and I couldn't give it to you. I'm such a total fool.
I don't know!
Spacey, what's wrong? I'm sorry you're crying so much. That must have been pain.
No. I heard it. I heard what was happening when you were executed. Goemon widened his eyes in dismay. I heard Fujimori's voice, too.
What the... So, you can do that too?
I'm sorry. I don't understand my power very well. Suddenly I just knew about your past. I'm sorry I did that.
I'm the one who should apologize. I'm sure you heard some nasty things.
I shook my head softly. Why are you such a fool?
Why are you saying that?
You were caught trying to save your friends. You're not an atrocious villain at all. On top of that, you decided to carry everyone's sins while you were in hell. You're not a great villain. You're a great fool.
Yeah, I'm a pretty big fool, all right. I should have taken the girl I loved and ran off with her. I shouldn't have had second thoughts and just made her my own.
I wiped my tears away, but they still refused to stop flowing. Maybe you should fucking put your money where your mouth is and do that now!
Spacey, I love both. The girl of the winter Daphnes and you as you are now.
I can dig it. Oh, yeah.
I've fallen in love with you all over again.
Can we kiss now? Stop that. No, just kiss him. God damn it, it's killing me. My head might explode if you don't kiss him. Jesus.
You're stronger than you were before.
Uh,
You used to live in a fantasy of running away. The world was what it was after all. But now you're talking about how the times have changed, and don't back down even with Asa the Slasher in front of you. You've become an even greater woman to me.
like, high praise. Stop giving me compliments. You're feeling better now, right? When I tried to back away, okay, you better.
Oh god, yeah.
Oh! I'm like, I knew we were, I mean, obviously it's a CG, and I knew we were getting it, but I didn't know he was just gonna grab me and kiss me. I figured it was gonna be like, and we're gonna get our kiss, and then it's gonna be more talk, and then a kiss, but no, he was just like, fuck this shit, and just kiss. Thank you, Jesus! This round is so angsty. It's the good kind of angst, but it's like, god damn it, just kiss already and make everything happy. Oh, this tortured beauty, I can't handle it. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, my heart is clenching. I think I'm having a heart attack. My heart's in a vice. Oh, Jesus. The moment he tightly pulled me in, I found myself unable to breathe. I'm not moaning for him, though. Goemon. I'm not moaning for her either. I couldn't stop myself from wanting to escape. It's not that I didn't like what was happening. I was just so happy I didn't know what to do.
And finally, and the kiss was a long time coming.
We're not moaning. Or like, well, probably more like a sigh in that case.
Finally, I could hold you in my arms.
My body melted as our lips met again. That's why he bribed Tama.
You freed me from the shackles that bound me.
Uh,
I loved you. I wanted to touch you. But I didn't have the courage to touch the woman who was killed because of me. I didn't want to make you hurt again. But in the same moment I would wrestle with that, I also found relief. I knew I could never let you go again. You saved me.
Is that what happened?
I wanted this for so long.
The fact that he has been waiting his entire fuck because he fell in love with us and then waited all his death, hundreds of years. This man is pined. Oh, I love it.
I wanted to tell you I love you.
Just as he claimed, I sensed no hesitation or doubt in his expression or his voice. He looked so blindingly lovely. Then tell me you love me.
I love you.
Oh, he kissed me deeply as his fingers ran through my hair. It was so pleasant and sweet that I responded in kind by brushing my fingers against his cheek. Yeah, it's so beautiful. Goemon, I love you too. Enough to not agree to erase your sins. Enough to keep you tied down in hell.
If we weren't already dead, I was thinking that I could die happy now.
Me too.
It was so worth the wait.
Oh! Oh! You know, why do you keep saying all the right fucking things? I'm already melted on the floor in a puddle. How do you make me melt more? Jesus. I felt his hand tug at the edge of my blouse. Oh, hell yeah. His hand slid underneath and touched my back. Listen to you. It was worth the wait, but I'm gonna keep going. Goemon.
Is this okay?
I couldn't stop myself from closing my eyes at his question. I felt a little embarrassed at how much I wanted him to touch me. I wasn't afraid of him. I was afraid of myself and what might happen to me if he touched me even further. One more time. Tell me you love me.
I love you.
While running his hands through my hair again, he whispered more sweetly and gently than before.
I'm savoring how happy I am right now. I wasn't able to tell you when we were alive.
Say it again. I gently moved my lips over his. I thought I was empty all this time, with nothing to remember and no memories of someone I like Oshichi.
Are words enough for you?
No, I think you need to show me with your body.
I can touch you more. I can show you just how much I love you.
That's exactly what I want. And the fact that you were like, are words enough? Because I can, sir, stop it! I'm already dead! She's already dead, but I mean, like me, I am dead. I died and was reincarnated. I've died 6 times over from all the fucking lines you say. I can't handle this. I wanted to know what it meant to be loved by someone. I wanted to know just what his love felt like. Yes, so don't we all. Then, show me. Show me how much you love me. God damn, yes. Not being awkward and like... He aggressively, yet somehow gently, kissed me. Oh, we're not moaning, but damn. I was ravished by his sweet, yet strong kisses. I was overcome with excitement for this moment. I begged for more, and he let out a moan. Oh, dear God, stop it.
And finally, I can touch you.
Oh, good Lord, there's lots of moaning going on in this. His long fingers undid the buttons on my blouse. Each undone button exposed more of my skin. I felt a little shy to be so vulnerable, but she's not like, oh, what? No, she's like, this is a little awkward, but like, show me how much you love me. But you know what I mean? She's getting into it. I like this.
I know this isn't a great time to say this.
Okay.
I never touched those supposed wives of mine. Lots of women lost their husbands in battle, and it was easiest for them to stay out of harm's way if they just called themselves my wife.
I was angry. I couldn't stand how he was so selfish talking about this right now, but that's actually kind of cute. He was like, they just said they were my wife, and it was like in name only, like, we never got married, I never touched them, it was just like a green card marriage without the green card, you know what I mean? Like,
You really would be my first and only wife.
come on.
I'm jumping the gun a little bit, huh? Yeah, who knows? You might be disgusted with me after this.
I mean, sir, come on. With everything that you have managed and how much of a melted fucking puddle of butter I am, I highly doubt you're gonna fuck up so bad that I'm gonna be like, yeah, changed my mind. No, I'm sure it's gonna be fucking phenomenal. He smiled as he slid my blouse off my shoulders. Goddamn. You don't believe that for a second.
And don't fall out of love with me, okay?
Oh, God, she's moaning and oh, dear Lord. His strong fingers left me in disarray. Ugh, these lines are leaving me in disarray. If what he said was true, our bodies would have never gotten so close, so connected. And yet, my very core responded in kind to him.
Spacey, I love you.
Go on, and then moaning. Oh, good Lord, I can't. They're so intense.
I'm sorry I never knew when to give up, but now that I have you, I'll never let you go.
Oh my God, oh, she's doing a lot of moaning. Oh, dear Lord.
Starting tonight, you're the wife of Goemon Ishikawa.
That's not how it works. Having sex doesn't make me your wife, but like, whatever. You know what? Whatever floats your boat and it's cool, I'm fine. We'll go with it. We're going with it. We don't need to have a real wedding. Oh, God, she will not stop moaning. I wanted to say something, but he didn't let me. He tormented me deeply with such passion that couldn't be described with words, and all I could do to keep up with him was breathe. Oh, no, you're moaning and panting over here. I could tell.
I wanted to see that face, to hear your voice. I wanted you for so long.
Me too. I needed to hold on to something, so I grabbed onto his shoulders. Yeah, grab onto him. I wanted you too. I love you. My desire came bursting out from within me. Every single fiber of my body wanted him.
Spacey, your memories are still buried within you.
Do I have to say it? Do you want me to? You're thinking it. You're right. My memories are buried within me, but I also want you to be buried within me. Okay, well, I said it for you in case you weren't. But but you were thinking it. You knew exactly. As soon as that line went through, that fucking thought went through your goddamn head too, you perverts. That's why you're here. But just in case you weren't, now you are, and you're welcome.
In the days to come, something more painful than death might await you. But just carve this into your soul. No matter what pain you come across, I'll bear it all.
And we're not moaning again. Dear God.
If you feel you want to disappear, remember me. Tonight, down to your very core, I'm gonna teach you how much I love you.
Oh God, I bet you are, Jesus. Oh God, oh, she is like moaning his name. I can't moan his fucking name. I felt I was about to die from the heat. I'm about to die from this, Jesus. It was more intense than before. The passionate flame, Goemon, burned every part of me, from my fingers to my skin to my hair to my very core. I was practically deceased. It's a very timid, that tame way to be like, I'm practically deceased. No, I can't even describe how fucking dead I am from having to read all that. Like, dear fucking Jesus.
Goemon, I love you. Spacey, you're my woman.
And then he's moaning. Ugh. I cannot imagine what this scene was like with the voice acting on. Are we going to have to try to remember to come back here? I think we're going to have to try to remember to come back to this one. Because this is going to be like, I'm not sure we can handle it. We'll have to remember to get your AC on, get some ice chips, whatever you got to do. Something to gnaw on, get a piece of bark to chew on, because like, whatever, grab your teeth gnawing at the bars of your enclosure, whatever you're going to need, because this is going to be ridiculously hot, okay? It's already like this, I can't handle it, and he's not saying anything but in my voice, and that's not sexy, so I can't.
And don't ever forget how much I love you.
Oh, dear God. Lovesick. Bond is I bet the bond's 100%. I mean, Jesus. Okay, I need like an hour. I'm gonna need to go take a break. I need a drink or a cigarette or something. Just kidding. Oh, dear God. Whew. Okay. I don't look weird anywhere, right? You mean all the hickeys and shit? Clemon snuck out of my room in the early morning. He looked so reluctant to go, I couldn't help but hold him. I see. This is what it means to be bound together. I couldn't help but stare at the bed sheets, all crumpled together to the side. They were bunched up and pushed off in a way that obviously wouldn't have happened if I was alone. I just like this little detail. I yearned for him as I laid there by myself. I couldn't remember anything. In my heart, I hoped that I might have. I thought being united with him would bring back memories from my life, that I wouldn't be a transient anymore if they came back. He made so much love to me, too. That is the weirdest way to phrase it. He made so much love to me. I mean, I get what she's trying to say, but that is the most awkward fucking translation for that. Chief, I'm sorry you didn't come back last night. I'm glad you didn't come back last night. I jumped up from my bed in a startle. Eat too much bone jerky. I knocked out in Lord Taro's bed. Morning, Tama. It's okay, don't worry. You probably should not have. Did you have a good night? Were you restless in your sleep, Meow? I did have a good night. I was sort of restless, but not in my sleep. To say I was too preoccupied to have any dreams might be a bit too telling. I was okay. I slept nice. I'm glad to hear it, Meow. I'm lying to him again. This hurts my heart. Well, okay. But, TMI, you don't need to tell. Oh, Goemon and I fucked last night. You don't need to tell everyone that. Some things are meant to be kept secret. I'm sorry, Tama. When everything settles down, I'll buy you all the bone jerky you want. Right. Everything. I can't let myself get distracted by last night. Get it together! I'm completely distracted by last night. Meow! His scent is coming from you, Chief! Master, congratulations! Your blood bond with Lord Taro is at 100%. It'd be so much funnier if I was like, it's a good thing you guys had all of that sex. What? I was worried for a while as it went so high in the beginning, but seemed to plateau. Wait, is it? Because of last night? Well, yeah, because you kind of opened up your romantic feelings for each other. It's not because of the sex. It's not because you opened up to him that way. It's literally the emotional connection. This was too embarrassing. I didn't want to talk about our blood bond. Right, that's amazing. I'll tell Goemon about this later. Thanks, Hari. By the way, have people been posting about what happened yesterday? Is there any news? Please wait just a moment. Ryoji Hiki's death was an accident, but I wonder how Ichise will respond. The information found is unfavorable. There will be a rally at 5 p.m. Huh? Yesterday's death of Ryoji Hiki was a terribly tragic and sad event. We can't let his death be in vain. He still didn't understand Jodo or salvation when his life was taken from him. There are people out there who might also have similar misunderstandings. I hope we can all guide them toward the truth. As announced in our release just earlier, we will gather today at 5 p.m. to unify our hearts. Let us make righteousness even more sacred. And let us all be saved. See, this is back to the culty mentality. He's like, he didn't understand righteousness. He stabbed someone. But you thought righteousness was the mob mentality that was going to kill him? I mean, to be fair, Ichise was trying at first to be like, no, let's not do that. But it was infuriating to hear the massive applause. Every time these morons do something, it's the stupidest thing ever. I don't understand how they keep outdoing themselves. Someone just died. I wonder if Hiki really did kill Nishiki Koji.
My gut tells me that he did.
Yeah, he was stabby.
Same. There wasn't the tiniest shred of guilt or remorse when he came up to give us crap. Came up to us to give us crap. There are tons of murderers like that in the revival hell. They kill because they want to, or have some morbid curiosity about it. Well, guess I'm not one to talk. Haven't been in the revival hell for so long.
Yeah, but you were like a pirate and it was a product of the times. To be fair, you know what I mean? Like, there was war going on and people were like, oh, it's kind of like the back in ye olde days, like in England where it's like, you dare say something against me? We shall have a duel, sir! And you just shot each other. You know what I mean? Like a manly duel. You know what I mean? And it was like, oh, we're gonna have a sword fight. You know what I'm saying? So like, different periods and different time and things were like modern times and modern thought like you can't. This is different. Like, yes, you killed people, and maybe not all justifiably so, but like, you were a pirate and it was wartime, right? Like, I mean, it's not like our boyfriends came from like 1980 where they're like, well, I used to just drive around in my van, pick up people, peel their skin off, just for funsies, make lamps out of it. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck, you know? They're like, well, it was the middle of war, so obviously I stabbed a couple bitches, and then you get thrown to... And like, Sharaku murdered a bunch of people because they were dying painful deaths, and he put them out of their misery, so like... But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter the reasons or whatever, you know. But I'm just saying, like, what you guys all did is different than that guy. That guy's a psychopath. You were just the product of your times, you know? I know you say that, Yona, but I don't think curiosity or a desire to kill has ever driven you to do what you've done. Exactly.
Shut it. I could have done it if I wanted to.
No, you couldn't have. Look at you, you adorable fucking thing. That's right. When Azami talked about people's hands getting dirty, was she talking about this?
Could they be gathering to take us all out? In the eyes of Asaimon and his team, aren't we their biggest obstacles?
We sure are.
I never expected them to initiate an attack, so that's a possibility we didn't consider. Yeah, and they definitely want us gone. And they've never challenged us directly.
I know something's gonna happen at the rally. I want us to be able to strike before they do, but they have those pardons on them. if they don't agree to a blood duel, it'll just end up hurting us. Well, that's not necessarily true because yes, they have the pardons, and all the other times it was, oh, the pardons were taken away, right? But, and then, so it's okay, but also, Mukun came up and was like, you can do whatever, bye! You know what I mean? That was one of the things he told us earlier. So, like, I didn't think that the blood duels mattered at that point. Because they basically, like, we've rescinded their pardons, kind of, but we can't. But you can do whatever you want, and you know what I mean? Like, they think they have their pardons, and we can't really rescind their pardons, but we kind of did, secretly under the table, but not really, you know? I don't know. Oh, the race is about to be done. I noticed the peaceful scent that wafted through the air every morning. Today's race should be better than usual. Shin was the one who washed the grains after all. Oh, I see. Fujimori popped out from the kitchen. Sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop. We knew you were there. Mr. Ishikawa. I learned how to cook rice, and Mr. Uga showed me. So now I can get rice at home, alone. Fujimori. I can't stay here forever, but can I still come out and hang out sometimes? Hey. Sure. You can jump in the onsen whenever. You can always use the torture room downstairs as a gym, too. Mr. Toshusai and Mr. Murakami. You can come hang out for sure, but you have to play with me. Oh yeah, you should make sure to add everyone online. What? No, that would be too forward of me. Let me see that. Sharnaku snatched away Fujimori's phone. Oh, I haven't put myself in either. I've got to do it too. Well done. Let me know when you find a girl you like. I'll make you a charm for romance. What? Huh? You already have someone. No, I don't. You just surprised me, Mr. Toshizai. Fujimori stared at his phone. His face had gone bright red. I don't want anything to happen to our sassy lost child. There can't possibly be in the good end, but like, everything's coming to a head and everything's going to get real dangerous, and I feel for our sassy lost child. Wow, I have 5 friends now. Before I only had Mom and Dad on here. Thanks, everyone. Oh, I love him so much. Really, thank you. You're all looking after me already, but now on top of that... Oh, the barbecue! Oh, yeah, we gotta get some meat. Fujimori, we're gonna step out for a bit. Can you stay and mind the house for us? Miss Enma? I promise you we'll be back. Without losing anyone along the way. Can't say we'll be scratch-free, though. But if any of us get injured, you just have to toss us into the onsen. We'll have that barbecue real soon. Good luck. Oh, but please have some of the rice before you go. Oh, we have to come back. We can't leave our sassy lost child alone. Chodo's back up. Looks like the devs can do it if they try. It says, as a gesture of apologies to everyone who was unable to log in, we promise paradise to everyone currently playing this app. They're up to something again. So wait, can we be saved without paying now? Seriously? Awesome! Yeah, there's something fishy about this. Are you trying to farm human souls for some reason? Like, you know what I mean? Like, because it's not really... I feel like Shinobikini might believe in salvation, and she's trying to, like... She wants to get rid of desires and things like that, because that led to all the horrible things. So I can kind of understand her motivation. I don't think she's got the full picture. But, like, Jodo and Salvate, like, what? I still don't get it. That won't happen. Huh? Where'd you come from? Don't believe that app. What do you mean? Are you saying Azumine and Jack are lying? Yes. I just want everyone to quit the app. To have blame put on Azami doesn't feel good. No, it's still not fully stable. She means it's better to wait before you really get into it. You could stop the service again tonight, right? Just wait and see what happens.
That's true. Not like we got money to throw in there anyways. Also, you guys seriously think you can get into heaven with that app? It's not gonna happen. What? Well, I don't actually believe it. Yeah, it's just a fun thing everyone's doing.
Kikanosuke, thank you.
If I remember you two, you're always... Oh, I remember you two. You're always hanging out at the arcade. Oh, yeah, I thought I recognized your hair. Yeah, I do love hell after all. Yeah, it's not like Macabre has had any issues. Guess I can give that a shot again. Exactly, that's the right move. Kikanosuke being like, fuck that app, go play at the arcade like normal kids. Hope to see you guys at Macabre again. Yeah. Good job, Kikanosuke. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy and deserves to have his hair ruffled and get petses? Yes, you do.
What? You know he likes it. Sorry, you saved me, Kikanosuke.
Yeah, don't mention it. Those two have Kumazan badges on, so it was easy to talk to them.
I'm panicking a little, aren't I? You always take everything so seriously, Lord Hellguardian.
So the app's back online, huh? They must have been trying to bring it back in time for the rally. Everyone has a smartphone these days. We won't be able to stop them from using it. We should all go patrol the rally. If anything happens, report in right away.
I'm really glad everyone came with us.
You're talking about Kiku?
Right, yes. I can't handle things as smoothly as that. Fujimori probably feels like he just got 4 new brothers, too. I really couldn't do this alone.
Well, it's not over yet.
Oh, sorry.
I'm just glad you're finally talking to me like normal. It's good to know you weren't completely disappointed with me. Oh my god, sir!
What are you talking about? What are you talking about me? Wait. It should be like, what are you talking about? I don't know why the me is there.
I tried to love you as hard as I could, but it didn't bring back your memories, did it?
You're trying to fuck my memories back into me? Because I'm pretty sure I forgot math after that. No, nothing.
Spacey, I know I'm just repeating myself, but I'm gonna say this as many times as I need to. When you feel you're about to disappear, remember that I'm here with you.
He started to play with my hair.
And Takamura basically said it, so I'm sure it's been on your mind. But you had such a horrible death because of me. I know I shouldn't be the one trying to encourage you. But promise you won't disappear from me.
It's like you're the one I want to encourage me the most, you know?
My focus is on protecting you and keeping you from getting hurt. But even if I'm able to shield you from any arrow or blade that comes your way, I can't protect your heart, your soul.
It's true. That's why I'll use your words as my protection. One more time. Tell me you love me. He stopped playing with my hair and touched my face.
I love you.
With his whisper, our lips met again. The sky behind his shoulders looked so blue.
I meant last night to be a promise to you, and that we would be husband and wife. So promise me you won't leave me behind.
In exchange for being at a loss for words, I wrapped my arms tightly around his neck. It'll be all right. With his words, I can endure anything. Yeah, we can. God damn, that's so beautiful. This whole entire fucking part was just, there was a little sprinkling of like, plot, but it was mostly just romance and going on, and I'm here for it. This was like the best fucking part. Like, good lord. I'm gonna go lay down on my couch and pass out now. But I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a huge thumbs up. Give it all the thumbs up for everything that happened. And subscribe to see more.